Titans, Errol Thomas, Chris Morrison, Toki, Jamie Merchant, Siobhan. As this is a no ball call by the umpire. And a free hit coming up here for O'Shane Walters. So no Ramon Francis. And a couple of changes there. This is a full delivery from Osborne Palmer. And Walters gets off the mark. So 3 runs without loss. And no ball where left arm spinners would have operated from over the wicket. O'Shane Walters go for the big sweep shot. Missing out. A leg by signal by the umpire. Both teams really trying to find back some consistency. Palmer to Wayne Davis tickling that fine pass, short fine leg. Jerome Daly giving chase. Will he get there? Yes, he does. Eventually he does. And they get 2. Quiet start so far. That was well played by Davis. Michael Frew is still out with a shoulder injury. Short delivery from Daly, and Walters clips this out to deep square leg. It's a long way out there, and they get a single. Not been at the best so far. As Davis strikes this up to Kerry Holness, charging in. They get a single. Daly to Walters is hitting this. Well, that is some power into the north stand for 6. On a length, Jerome Daly. Not good enough. And Walters gets the first boundary of the contest. His first 6 of the innings. It's 15 without loss. 2 balls to come in over number 2. Made a sweet sound from the batter. Daly again over the wicket to the right-hander, who is exquisitely getting this over point for 4. That's a trademark shot actually. Wide outside the off stump. And as I said, doesn't need to really go bang bang to clear the boundary. He waits again on Daly, the left armer. This is short, he misses out on a pull shot. And Wayne Davis waits on Osborne Palmer, the left arm spinner, full toss. That is hit high in the air. There's a chance for mid-on. Mid-wicket comes around but drops it. And it goes into the boundary for 4. A good attempt there from Marquino Minley. It was in the air for some time. And Wayne Davis goes to 9 from 7. His first boundary. And the Middlesex Titans, they're off to a decent start here. Davis to use his feet to Palmer here. Is opening up the offside, takes the edge, it flies past short, third man for 4. Fortuitous. But extras, O'Shane Walters is 12 from 7. Waits on Palmer, there's a no ball. And this is poor. 30 without loss. Wayne Davis waits and carves this inside out. Over long off. Paul Palmer Jr. gives up the chase pretty early. And another boundary leaked off the bowling of captain now, who started the competition, Michael Frew. But it's mainly to O'Shane Walters pulling this out to mid-wicket. There's a chance for 2. The man from the boundary races off. That's Jerome Daly. Can't prevent it. And Minley hitting hard lengths here. Nothing pitched up. Minley to Walters, who's opening up the offside. Dot delivery. Yorker. Good execution there from Marquino Minley. Didn't feature. It was a reserve. Minley to Walters is tugging this out of forward of square. Jerome Daly runs around, does the fielding. 2 more runs. And Walters. Minley again to complete over number 4. Short to Walters. He's trying to pull that one. It's dropped by wicketkeeper Jevoy Spence, and they scamper home for a single. Seems as if he's carrying a Cave Silver. Medium pacer to Walters. He's pulling this past short fine leg. It won't get to the boundary as Brian Gale does the chasing, and they get 2. The score goes up now to 41 without loss. Wall the order. The former national representative. And he's slapping that off the top of the bat down to cover. Should be taken. Is taken. Damien Banks takes a catch at cover, and Mikhail Silva takes the first wicket for the Titans, left in this Middlesex Titans team. Davis advances to Silva, hits it out to extra cover. Andre McCarthy takes a catch. A second wicket for Mikhail Silva. With Silva, Wayne Davis perishes, caught out in the deep by Andre McCarthy to Allen, who was a deep mid wicket and a long on. He goes for a big swing, misses. Missed the stumps by a whisker. Stumbling a bit here after a good opening partnership. Allen swings this to leg, over backward square. It goes all the way for 6 actually. Just picked it up off his pads and dispatched it with minimum.
Crucial partnership, this one. McCarthy. And that's nicely played through the hands there at backward point, running away pretty close to the boundary. And they'll come back for the second. Bryce, the keeper, collecting, of course. Bryce replacing Jevoy on that mid-wicket boundary. That's where Allen likes to go. Allen flashing at that one. And a wide has been called. Waits on McCarthy. That one is short into that deep backward square leg region, and the fielder running around and takes the catch. That's where you want to be to Sheridan Allen. Back of a length, take away that hit from downtown. That's exactly what Andre McCarthy did, and he perishes. Is Sheridan Allen looking to pull that one away on the leg side. And there's one thing, Coleman taps away and guiding that one. Oh, what a brilliant effort that is at short third. Almost pulled off a magical catch there. Farquharson, of course, he just took the catch off Sheridan Allen. I just thought that one carried to him. It's a tough chance though. Tough chance. You have to really give him credit. There is Jamie Merchant. McCarthy probably going to go back off a length. He goes outside edge again, found past the diving Damian Bryce into the boundary for 4. A very good over for Andre McCarthy and the Warriors in a few training squads. Here is Mindley. And there goes Tristan Coleman looking to pull that one off the front foot. Got big on him. Just balloon out into that mid-on region for a single. 58 for the... He's going to take strike. Mindley. Oh, that's a quick delivery. Sharp delivery from Mindley. Hit the pitch, got big on Merchant. He didn't know too much about very high clouds here at Savannah Park. Marquino Mindley. And there goes Jamie Merchant. That's huge. That's big. That's massive. Onto the top of the George Headley stand. Oh, umpire, I'll definitely ask you to probably ask the third umpire for another ball. No, it rolls back off Mindley. How do you respond? Here he comes. Oh, wide outside the off stump. Oh, not call a wide. Wrist levels, and sometimes you get the wicket. So far, no wicket. Short. Nicely bowled. That ends the over. So, Merchant here. Here is Ebanks. And he's pushing that one for a single. There is Merchant. It's a good thing to do if you can't get the boundary. You're going to get this. Just there you go, pace off, but he's digged into that one and he's marked it over mid-wicket into the first tier for 6 runs. There is Tristan Coleman. Beautiful hit. He waited on that one. Pretty much, you think a lot is expected of him. Here he goes again. That's 6. No doubts about that one. Huge. Big one from Coleman. It hit that tower, that light is from 2 deliveries. Tristan Coleman. And he goes again. Make that 3 from 3. Tristan Coleman has announced himself. Massive blow over wide long on again. 84 for 3. And this is shaping up really good for the Middlesex Titans. Huge hit. Really nothing. Pretty much kind of adjustment. Will Damian Banks go? He has already 3 from 3. Makes that 4 from 4. No. It's out. So anticlimax. I thought he has gotten enough on that one. But in the end, just holding out to deep mid-wicket. And you'd have to say, here is Ebanks, and that's pulled away in a vacant backward square leg region by Merchant for 4. So an expensive over has come to an end. Over which he got the wicket of Coleman, but over which 89 for 4. He's bowled him, so Silva has gotten the better of Merchant. Straight delivery. Merchant looking. Here is Silva, 3 wickets to his name, and he's tugging this one down to long on is Krishmar Santoki. Total now moves up to 90. Has bowled well though. Needs to bat well here. Down the leg side, poor delivery. Gifting away 5 wides here. Well, a leg by is a signal from the umpire. And really you can't. Andre McCarthy to bowl the final over of this innings. And that one is carved away over cover. There's a fielder on the deep cover boundary. And they'll come back for the second. 96 for 5 now. From the Courtney Walsh end. Going to be bowling to the veteran Krishmar Santoki. And that one takes the outside edge over the keeper's head for 4. And he's thinking that it should be 1 for the over. Rightly so. You'd have to say it was Krishmar perspective. It's also good. 100 for 5. And the outside edge again. Fortress boundary again for the Middlesex Titans and the captain Krishmar Santoki. 104 for the loss of 5. Well, not much he could do. I think third man has come around a bit finer. In the air, who wants it? Bryce looks up and says it's me. And Bryce takes it. So, finally, the short ball working how Andre McCarthy wants it to. A wicket is the result. Krishmar Santoki off the innings, 105 for the loss of 6. McCarthy to bowl to Buchanan. Buchanan tugs that one down to wide long, down to long on. They should not decide against the second. So they end at 106 for the loss of 6. A very good total for the Middlesex Titans from what we have seen so far in the competition.
Going to be Paul Palmer Jr. and Okino Farquharson to start the run chase for the Cornwall Warriors against the Middlesex Titans. The Warriors, they need 107. So it's going to be the captain of the Titans, Krishmar Santoki, to Okino Farquharson. A full toss, hitting straight to cover point. And Tino Osborne putting his body in the way, his first game of the competition and the first run.
And move the ball around in the air.
Full delivery tucked into the onside by Palmer, who is just easing it out to square leg. And the score goes up to 3 without loss.
I think lining up Santoki.
Over the wicket again is Santoki driving in the air over point, just over the outstretched hands of Albert Gopi. It skews down to wide third man. O'Shane Walters from deep point comes across. And lucky escape there for Santoki to Farquharson, who's going big but misses out inside edge onto the boot. And another dot delivery. The second. Thomas again to Farquharson, turning that backward of square. It could get very close to the boundary, if not into it now. And some finesse there shown from the tall right-hander. This is short and hit into the scoreboard for 6. Bang! The second boundary of the over. And Farquharson getting the length that he loves, which is short. And had enough time to hit it over mid-wicket.
Yeah, he picked the length there quickly, fast hands, went through the shot quickly into that digital scoreboard.
Full delivery from Thomas. That's hit dead straight. Gun barrel straight for 4. And a fantastic end to the over. 16 from it. At the end of it, the Cornwall. Brian Buchanan over the wicket to Paul Palmer Jr. That's short. Umpire says 1 bouncer for the over. That was outside the line of the off stump. Would have been hard to tug that. There's no mid wicket. There's mid off in the.
It's going to be back of a length.
Short again to Palmer. He's pulling this high in the air. Tina Osborne runs around. He can't stop it. It goes for 6. Picked it up early, did Paul Palmer Jr. He just swiveled on it, really. Buchanan again to Farquharson, who is tucked up and scrambled home for a single. Even as Chris Morris Santoki races in. Can't stop it. Who will be looking to go big here. He goes hard off a hard length delivery, misses out. And at the end of Manchester.
Big moment in the game with him into the attack.
Definitely. This is short. This is help down to long on. O'Shane Walters is there. O'Shane Walters takes it. Paul Palmer Jr. departs. And not the greatest of deliveries from Merchant. Just a power failure for Palmer Jr. And Merchant's
on the game.
Looking to make more impact here. He's bowling to Okina Farkas, so he's tugging this. This should go for 4. If Osborne can't get there, he doesn't. It was hit with tremendous power. He really didn't left the ground for much either. He had a Merchant, wicket and 4 so far in the over. Fuller to Farkas, so he's hitting this to the left of mid-off. Walters should cut it off. He does. And 2 more runs added to the total. It's now up to 38 for 1.
Has to step up.
I think Merchant knows the importance of getting Farkas here. It's slower. He goes big. He goes long. He goes huge. That's 6 more. That was massive. It made such a sweet connection onto the bat. And it went all the way for 6. Over. As we saw yesterday in the second game. Farkas goes hard again. Out to deep mid-wicket. There's a chance for Wayne Davis. He takes it. Eventually he did. He was on tight ropes. He was on thin margins. And Merchant gets the last laugh. But a good innings from Okina Farkas comes to an end. And the second wicket goes down for the Warriors. Good catch. It came to him pretty quickly. It was
he was
3, now at 4. The lowest he's been batting in the tournament. He goes, he waits on Merchant, cuts this forward of point. There's a chase for Albert Gopi, but he will not get there. He favors that offside, and Merchant's topsy-turvy over comes to an end. He waits on Shavoni Grant, the left-arm spinner. And Holness using the pace there and just nudging it into the onside. There's a chance for 2. There's a chance for a run out as well. Holness gets home. His first 57 needed from 35. Wickets crucial here for the Titans. This is short and punch backward of point. The substitute Jermaine Morgan looks at O'Shane Walters retrieving. There's a chance for a run out. And the wicket keeper destroys the stumps but didn't gather the ball. And Grant is waiting to bowl to Holness, who goes for the slug sweep down to long on. Brian Buchanan is a spectator. That's 6 to Kerry Holness, his first. And taking the attack here to
the game on the line here. That's a good delivery right up in the black hole from the off spinner. From 27 needed, Merchant. There goes McCarthy. It's high. Has he got the distance on that one? Osborne circles around. And no! Osborne again makes a meal of another teaser on the boundary. He has saved that one, I think. One in the air. And nicely saved there. Here is Grant. And there goes McCarthy. Bang! Into the mid-wicket gap for 4. Beautiful shot. It was short. Set up. And just hitting that one through 56 to get from 21 deliveries. And, well, make that 32 to get from 20, because the flashing blade of Andre McCarthy has resulted in another boundary for the Warriors. Away from them the longer that McCarthy stays at the crease. McCarthy goes big. McCarthy goes for 6. 26 needed from 19. This has been a very important partnership for the Warriors. 19. McCarthy waits. McCarthy goes in the air. Brian Buchanan circles this one and takes it. Grant has the last laugh. It's 81 for a loss of 2 wickets. 26 needed from 18. We have a match on our hands here at Santoki. Nicely played that from Ebanks. Down to long on. Not running very hard that first one. Holness is not happy. A real stroll there for Ebanks. This is Ebanks. He goes straight in the air, just in front of O'Shane Walters, who does the fielding. Who has been a lot of work to do is Walters. Holness taps away. A good delivery. And I think they have to go whole leg and the third man in place. Back of a length, I'm guessing it is back of a length, and he hits it straight to Medon, and he takes the catch. A magician of a movement there from Krishma Santoki. Long on was in place. He brought the long on into a Medon position, and it has paid off for Buchanan and the Titans. He strikes. Holness goes. That's a huge wicket. That's a huge move from Santoki. He really orchestrated that move of that bringing in the long on into mid-on, and it went straight. Brian Buchanan from the Courtney Walsh end. Ebanks on strike. Ebanks swings that one into the backward square leg boundary for 4. 15 to get from 18. It was short, back of a length as we predicted it will be. Ebanks sat himself up and swung that one away. Timely blow for Ebanks and the Warriors. Game on here at Sabina Park. 15 to get from 8 deliveries. Ebanks again waits on Buchanan. Right up in the fantastic comeback from the pace bowler. Ebanks has a word. Correction, Buchanan. Fine with it, Merchant. Buchanan is ready. He in. Ball short. Banged away. That one has passed. Merchant. It goes into the boundary for 4. Short. A poor delivery, really. It was short, asking to be hit. And the Warriors, they were defeated yesterday. Will we see a turnaround of fate, of luck for the Warriors? Errol Thomas with a huge responsibility. Brian Gill with the power. He's smacked that into the George Headley stand for 6. They need 5 to get from 5 deliveries. Brian Gill draws first blood in this final over thriller here at Sabina Park. A smash there from, it was short bowling efforts. 5 to get. Will Brian Gill go again? I bet he does. He stopped that one. He reacted a bit late. There is the feeler, and he has stopped that one. So 4 to get from 4. Davis, the feeler, should be looking to carry the feelers in. Here is Thomas. That one is pushed. Exactly my point. So easy pickings here. You get the feeling that the Titans are... It's the Warriors who has timed this run chase to perfection. A depleted Warriors. They have lost Derval Green. They have lost Omar Samuels. They have lost their captain Michael Frew. But they're really showing a real warrior character in this contest. 1 to get from 2. Here is Thomas. He pushes it straight back to Thomas. 1 from 1. yesterday in all of his troops here want to get between these contests, and he stuck that one away. It's the Warriors who has reigned supreme in this final over thriller. We have seen one yesterday and we have seen another. The Warriors, they are pleased, depleted in their personnel, but not depleted in faith and not depleted in belief. They have won this contest here at Sabina Park. They have won by 6 wickets, and the music goes off in the background. What a fantastic match we have seen. This tournament is truly, truly alive here at Sabina Park. Whoa, the tables is